Hey guys, this is Crow3. Today bringing you a video on Samuro. Two cool tricks with him. The first one involves how to return back to your lane instantly. The second involves his level 13 talent of his that basically gives you a poor man's illusion master. So first, thank you to Cowflare. He is such a skilled and kind player who invited me to a custom game after actually really crushing me in lane. I was trying to play Samuro against him. He was the Vikings, Hanamura Temple. It did not go my way. Afterwards, he was kind enough to explain some of the things I could have done better and then show me that in the custom game. So thanks to him, I can make this video and teach you all as well, if you didn't know. So the first trick involves early on, its most powerful level 1 or early game, just because you have a lower health pool to begin with. So let's say we're in lane and we take some damage. We're getting harassed, we want to run back to lane. We want to return to lane as quick as possible. Well, a way to do this without having to click your health and mana thingy, and without actually having to go return to base, is if you click your Q ability and then immediately click B to return to base, while clicking Shift D onto one of your clones, you will instantly return to that clone with full health. So the less health you have, the smaller your health pool, the more effective this is. This still works late game. You're just going to restore a little bit less health. But this is amazing to be able to stay in lane and constantly harass your enemy. So that's a really, really fun trick. I'm going to demonstrate it one more time for you all. So I'm a little weaker now. And we're going to, once again, Q, B. Click Q, hit B, Shift D to one of my clones. If it survives in time, I'll return to it with full health. So a really, really cool trick to allow you to stay longer, especially on some objectives where you want to keep contesting. This is a great way to do so. So the next thing I want to demonstrate, in order to explain the second trick, is the shift ability, which puts things into keck for you. So let's say I click normally, and then I hold shift, and I click a few more times. Well, as soon as I go to my normal direction, my character will complete the commands I click. Complete the commands I kecked while holding shift. I'll demonstrate one more time. I recommend that you get into the habit of holding shift down while your character, at least for the initial part of while your character moves. If you click shift a little too late, sorry about the dogs. If you release shift a little too early, this trick I'm about to show you doesn't work. But anyways, let's show you the trick. So we're going to go to level 13, set the level. We're going to go Wave the Wind, One with the Wind, Burning Blade, Blade Storm. Now this is the talent, Kalarimi, that creates an image whenever you wind walk. So this is what it normally looks like. We're moving in this direction, we click E, and then our mirror image follows us in that direction until then running normally. This is great to block skill shots, but that's nothing new. It's also great to attack towers, because you can click Q, and your clones can attack a tower, and then once your clones die, you click E, and you can further attack a tower using that clone. So there's like full uptime always having clones if you're able to push alone. So that's one really powerful thing with this level 13 talent. But the trick I want to show you involves the shift trick, the shift ability I just talked about. So we're going to click a normal direction, then we're going to click Shift E to keck a wind walk, and while holding Shift down, we're going to click a few more locations that we want our clone to go. So we're going to show you what this looks like now. Going to click normally, Shift E, and then we're going to click a few more locations. And now our clone is following those commands that I gave it. The key is, for me, this only really messes up if I release Shift too early. So I'd get in the habit of holding Shift down until you can really see your character moving with the clone before releasing it. I'm going to demonstrate one more time. Moving, Shift E, click a few times, and then as soon as I think I released it. We're going to click normally, Shift E, click a few more times, and then boom. Our clone will follow our shift commands. So let's say I want to scout this area. I run normally. As soon as I get to this point, I will mirror image, and then my clone should then follow my shift command to scout this area. This is great if your Q is on cooldown, or if you just want to mess with your enemy and pretend that the clone is you. Now, I think what's kind of cool is that you can do this with dance. If you have like a quick button for your dance or taunt. Only thing I have is a spray. That's my T. So I can actually. So it's probably better for dancing because that looks more realistic. I don't. So, but you can do practice this if you want. It's the same technique. You just click anywhere, and when you're learning, click far away, then click Shift E, and then click whatever you want your hero to do while holding down Shift. So let's say I want to move my hero. Shift E. I'm going to click T, and what this does is my clone did a taunt. So I think it's more realistic. It looks cooler if like you let your clone dance or something, or if you have some movements planned. If you like shift and then move your hero here, let's say, and then you want it to dance. Well, it might look like the real Samuro, which can bait a lot of enemy abilities. So once again, I'm going to show this one more time. Moving Shift E, and then click where you want it to go, and then your hero will follow. I don't even think I did it well there. Let me try again. Perfect. So now my hero is moving exactly where I wanted to, based on those. Yeah, perfect. So I hope this was helpful. It's a great way to scout and a great way to really mess with the enemy team. I hope you found this video helpful. Once again, thank you so much, Cowflare. I am only like level 12 with Samuro. I'm excited to practice this skill. The big thing with that level 13 trick is just making sure you hold down Shift. I mess up with it sometimes, so I imagine even without being under pressure. So I imagine it's really hard when you're actually in game. But please keep practicing, everyone. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next video.